Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to review another erasable notebook. I think I'm going crazy with these erasable notebooks. I find them very useful. And this is another one by Whitebook, working with the exact same pen by the Staedtler correctable Lumocolor in fine point, and with the little erasable eraser at the end. And this notebook is the mini dry erase notebook by Whitebook, and this was sent to me by Whitebook to review. It's a bit different from the previous one I did, and I actually like the fact that it's different. In terms of writing, I preferred the previous one, but this one has an option that the other one didn't have. So let's have a look at this. This is the Mini. The Mini is an A5. To compare it to the Leuchtturm, here you've got the Leuchtturm. So that's the A5 size, and then you've got the rings at on the side, plastic rings that we'll come back to later. At the rear here, there's a little drawing that says that pages can be unbound with a pen, and that's actually the nicest feature in this one. So here you've got a lot of pages. I haven't counted them. You've got plenty of pages. I think that would be around 25 probably. Right, so here I've been taking notes with it, and let's go back to Virgin page. Okay, so what you get here is a lined paper. You've got the Whitebook logo, which is quite discreet at the bottom, and you get lined but dotted lines, and these are in a kind of grey color that makes them actually quite discreet. I suppose that here you can hardly see them. And when they told me that they were going to send me a lined one for a review, I was a bit disappointed by the idea of lined, but these lines are so discreet and dotted that they're actually quite useful, and if you want to sketch, they do not appear too much, and when you take a picture of it, it almost disappears. So that's actually kind of nice. So I've been using this to make my reviews on the internet, also to make a list of the pens I want to check. I have a kind of addiction for Chinese pens, fountain pens, so I have a list of all the pens that I gotta check. Those are lists that I do not need to keep, and that's why it's nice. Once, like, I can scribble something, let's just write scribble, then if you put your finger on it, it disappears. But if you write scribble again, and you wait for a few seconds, they say 8 seconds, then if you put your finger back on it, it's not going to be wiped. Just a little in this one. Well, that's the difference with the previous one I reviewed. On the previous one, very quickly the writings would not disappear, but they're actually quite solid. See this one? And the difference with the other one is that in the other one, previous one, it was harder to erase something that had been there for 1 week, and on this one, it's actually not hard at all. You can come back 1 week later, it erases the same way. So there's a balance between wanting something that stays on paper immediately or something that will be erasable in quite some time. Because you've got lots of pages, you can pick up a day to erase your notebook, which is absolutely what I do. I write. What I love about this is that you make a mistake, you erase at the beginning. Because I'm used to regular notebooks, I would scratch something and then leave it there, and then I realized I just had to erase it and then come back on it, and that's very practical. Okay, this I'm not going to show you because these are notes about my students. Okay, and that's what I did on this one. So notes that you don't need keeping, or during a meeting, or when you're studying, you go to class, you take one of these notebooks. They have one serious advantage to them. It's erasable, yes, it's solid. See, it's solid. It's not going to move. And if you get friction between the pages, it's not going to move either. Okay, now you can take a picture of your notes, or with this one, you can place the sheet onto a photocopier. Like, you can open this up, sorry. I'm just going to make it easier for me to open it. You can open it up with a pen. I mean, that's not the best way to do it, but you can open it up, and that's what's original about this one. Right, it's fairly easy to open it up, and then you can take your page out, and there it is. And you can copy it on a copy machine, and then put them back, put the paper back into the notebook, and then just click it back together. And it clicks very easily. It's fairly fast. I'm not very good at it, but it's clearly fast. Then again, you can erase your page and start again. And the paper you get here is like a Velleda paper, but it's cardboard and a little stronger. It's really nice. The overall notebook is not very heavy. Maybe there's one or two I didn't close. Yes, that's it. The overall notebook is not very heavy, can be put in a handbag. You just need this little pen. What I looked at, the first thing I looked at is how much that pen would cost, because this looks quite durable. Well, this pen in France cost me about 2.5 euros. So it'll be around $3, I guess. And you could then get them in packs and with a few different colors. So, all in all, this one is a very, very nice erasable notebook. I found these to be very useful. I recently did research of my bullet journal layout. What I did is I did the layout in the erasable notebook, played with it, changed it, adapted it, and instead of having 10 different papers on with different layouts, I just had my finished layout, and that was it. So I clearly recommend having one erasable notebook in your package. This one may not be the best in terms of paper if you are left-handed like me and tend to come on your own lines, but it has these openable ring to the side, which makes it so practical to use a copier, a copy machine, or scan the paper if you do not want to take pictures and you want to make easy PDFs. So 1.4 Whitebook, that's a very nice idea.